Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Just over 122,000 cars passed through the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels this weekend, and nearly 40% of them traveled in just 12 hours. Busiest times at the tunnels were Friday from noon to 6 and Sunday 11 to 5, with 24,000 cars each heading in both directions. 3-day traffic was 7% slower than last weekend, 7.5% busier than the same weekend last year. A pair of commercial cleaning companies owes more than $71,000 to the town of Dillon for water bills. The two companies wash laundry for short-term rentals. Their landlord at the Dillon Plaza building will not be giving them a payment plan, or at least that is what they say. The landlord is not talking to the town, but the town is willing to budge if council approves a code update for that payment plan. Development in Dillon is outpacing last year by 23 applications. That includes Summit Urgent Care, next door to the Dam Brewery. It was supposed to open in August. It's now delayed as late as November. Over at Petco, the electric truck manufacturer Rivian wants to install charging stations. Tribal leaders in Utah are criticizing the president's new national monument at Camp Hale. Leaders of the Ute Indian tribe of eastern Utah say the Biden administration did not consult with them until just days before that dedication last week.
For thousands of years, tribal nations have been stewards of this sacred land, hunting game, foraging for medicinal plants, and maintaining a deep spiritual bond with the land itself.
The monument did have the blessing of two other Ute tribes. In the mail today are ballots for the upcoming election. Election day is November 8th. Most voters have already received their blue books with unbiased info on ballot issues. All Summit voters decide on a 2% tax for short-term rentals and a renewed mill levy for public services. Voters in Dillon decide on new lodging and STR taxes. New COVID-19 booster shots are available for free through the county and local clinics. These boosters from Pfizer and Moderna protect against the original virus and Omicron variant. Kids as young as 12 are eligible. Get details online. A new pedestrian underpass north of Breck is open today, and tomorrow comes the road. Coyne Valley Road is scheduled to reopen by tomorrow morning with a new bridge over the Blue River. It's been closed most of summer, putting residents back there on peak 7 on a 5-mile detour just to get home. Starting today is a virtual auction for chairlift chairs from the old Rips ride on Peak 8. Breckenridge replaced the lift this summer with a new high-speed quad. Auction proceeds will benefit Summit County Rescue Group and more. Local fire danger remains moderate today, still with no fire restrictions in Summit. In sports, the Avalanche play the Wild tonight at 6. The Broncos face the Chargers at 6:15. And in local sports, brought to you by Red Mountain Autos at their new location on Airport Road, skiers at Team Summit were training on snow until June this year up at Copper. And any day now, they'll be back at it, going ski to ski with the pros.
We're hoping here just in a little over a week that we'll be up there on snow training.
That was Team Summit's CB Bechtel. The snow above East Village is not ready yet, but superstars like Michaela Schifrin could arrive at Copper as early as next week. Right now, they are en route to Solden, Austria for the World Cup season opener happening Saturday and Sunday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.